Welcome back into 5 Sports, everybody. I'm Cam Murray, and we begin our show showing a few highlights, some from today and a couple from Tuesday night's Class Single A Boys State Tournament. But we begin today with a huge local matchup down in Charleston as Bridgeport took on East Fairmont in the Class AAA quarterfinals. First game of day 2 of the Boys State Tournament, 3-seeded Bridgeport taking on 6-seeded East Fairmont in the quarterfinals. Third quarter, Jason Beckley get the Bees going here with a nice layup, but Bridgeport led 26-21, up by 7 now. Bridgeport shows off the hustle, saving the ball, running the floor. Daniel Riley finishes the play with a triple in the corner. 35-25, Bridgeport in the lead. Indians starting to pull away here in the fourth. Marion Dodd makes his corner three, putting his team ahead 40-25. Very next play, it's another open look from deep. Cooper Straley knocks it down, and Bridgeport is running away up 43-25. East Fairmont trails by 17, but look at this dunk from Caden Cooper. He led the Bees with 19 points on the day, but it was too late. Anderson McDougall showcases Bridgeport's effort through the entire game with his layup here, and then a steal, and then another layup, sealing the win for the Indians. And Bridgeport is moving on to the AAA semifinals with a 58-37 win over East Fairmont, and they will take on North Marion in the semifinal. Let's hear a quick word from both head coaches after this game.
Just wasn't our night. We had a hard time getting started. I thought they were the more aggressive team defensively and offensively, for that matter, and a little more focused offensively than we were. And then we settled in the second half to start, and when we made our run, we missed a couple really good opportunities to really to tighten the game up and put some pressure on them. And we missed a couple of the open ones and a couple bunnies around the rim, and then they made them on the other end. So it went from us, knotting the game up or even taking a lead to them pushing it back up to 10. And that was just deflating.
I thought our guys, they accomplished what the game plan was, which was play defense the best we can, try to seal the gaps because we know they can penetrate, and let the offense complement the defense. In other words, get paint touches ourselves and try to minimize the bad shots and take care of the ball. And for the most part, I thought we did that. The good news is we get to two good news. One, we get to do it again on Friday, but two, it's not even lunchtime yet. And I'm a morning person. I don't know what these guys feel about this, but I kind of like it.
And Richie County taking on Tug Valley on Tuesday night, the defending Tug Valley champs. Tug Valley won the Class Single A State Championship last season, and Zaid Rash got them going early with his corner three. But the first quarter was owned by the Rebels. Seth Cronin on the putback, 10-3 Richie in the early going. End of the quarter, how about Turner Shriver? Rebels lead 17-5 after one, but the champions woke up in the second. Kick out to Braden Ferris. He puts in the three, 21-18. Then a no-look pass. Cameron Sloan, and giving the Panthers a lead right now in this game. Second half now, Ferris knocking down a pull-up jumper to extend the Tug Valley lead to 6 points, but Richie battled back. Isaac Hodges and one cuts the lead to 4, but Tug Valley would not be denied. Rash from the corner once again. And then take a look a little later at this circus shot. How does Bryson Ella do it? Look at that shot. Almost like what we saw from Eli Ramsey in that North Marion Bridgeport game earlier in the season. Less than a minute to go, Hodge knocks down a 3, but Tug Valley gets one step closer to repeat as state champions as they end Richie County's season in the Class Single A quarterfinals. Now to another game from Tuesday night. We start with the match between number 8 Webster County taking on the 1 seed Greater Beckley Christian. Crusaders got on the board first. Jabari Spencer drops a dime to Javante Spencer. Easy bucket for GBC, but Highlanders putting up a good fight to take a lead by 5 at the Ryder Wright knocked down this corner 3. Now this is a game later in the first. Eli Gunter takes it down the court and gets a score for GBC. Another score from GBC a little bit later as they go up by 16. And now in the third, time is ticking for Webster County as GBC continues to put the pressure on the Highlanders. And here we see another great play from the Crusaders down low, ending up in a nice post shot for Greater Beckley Christian. But Webster County was not letting down. Ryder Wright takes it downhill through the contact, it makes it a 1-point game to go in the last quarter of play. Last 2 minutes, here we go. Crusaders, a great mid-range shot there from Gordon. Now, Unfortunately, Webster County would not have the firepower to come back and finish off this great comeback they were trying to mount in this game, as Greater Beckley Christian goes on to win 52-46 over Webster County. And now for the North Marion Huskies. They had a game today against Shady Spring, and Zach's down there with the highlights. He'll have those on our Facebook later today. Also, stay tuned for the Robert C. Byrd highlights. That game begins at 5:30 p.m. and that game's going on pretty much Jack will have those highlights for you on the Facebook and on our website. But for North Marion, Eli Ramsey, 19 points. Jacob Kusic, 18 points. Connor Baldwin, 16 points. Three Huskies in double figures for this game. And now North Marion takes on a familiar opponent, Bridgeport, in the Class AAA semifinals with a trip to the state championship on the line. All from here on 5 Sports, I'm Cam Murray.